All right, Lamar A's Mo, and also on Great Society Ministries. I didn't mention this in the prior video, but I won't be upload. This will be the last upload, pertaining to religion on this channel because that's what my other channels um, for critiquing religion and philosophy, or at least discussing it. So feel free to subscribe to that, or to just to if you want to just keep up with his Great Society ministries. And without any more delay, let's continue because we're talking about the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, and we're also talking about sectarianism and some of these other terms, consensus, uh, ijma and ijtihad. And let's just continue on because this is a good book, very short and concise. Oman and Ibadhism, and put the author in the title in the prior video. So let's continue on. Thus, the more sectarian and divisions there is in the Muslim world, the more need is there for the gospel of unity. Islam must steadfastly pursue its way and must not be deflected by worldly or political motives. Good luck with that. Islam's faith must be directly in God and God's revelation, and it must judge justly between warring factions as the religion of peace and unity. Thus, the logical conclusion to the evolution of religious history is a non-sectarian, non-racial, non-doctrinal universal religion, which Islam rightly claims to be. For Islam is just submission to the will of God. This implies faith, doing right, being an example to others to do right, and having the power to see the right prevails, eschewing wrong, being example to others to eschew wrong, and having the power to see that wrong and injustice are defeated. Again, good luck. Islam therefore lives not for itself, but for the entire mankind. Okay, now we're getting into chapter 2. Again, this book is very concise, but it gives a good overview of Ibadi opinion on these on important matters to Muslims. I had a commenter ask what sect I am. I'm more of a partisan of Zaydism, but I don't swallow their doctrine whole, hook, line, and sinker either. But to me it's a much more balanced interpretation of Islam. But there are some problems with that sect as well. But if I wanted to put a gun to my head and I had to choose one, that would be the one. So yeah, I'm more leaning towards that. Led by Malik bin Faham al-Uzdi, the Arabs came to Oman from Yemen many years before Islam was preached. When the Prophet Muhammad, and as peace be upon him, preached Islam, Oman was under the rule of the family of Bani Shams, and the king was al-Julandi ibn Mustaqbar. It is not known for sure whether al-Julandi embraced Islam or not, but it is believed that he had died before Islam came to Oman. It is known for sure, however, that Islam came to Oman during the reign of the two princes, Jafar and Abd, the sons of al-Julandi, and his people accepting the religion willingly and gracefully. There is more than one version of how Islam reached Oman. It is recorded that the first Omani to embrace Islam was one Mazin ibn Gadhuba, who came from the town of Samail in the interior of Oman. The story is that when he heard about the Prophet, he willingly traveled to Al-Madinah, where he was converted by the Prophet himself. The Prophet prayed for him and for the people of Oman. The story says that Mazin was guarding his idol called Najir, which was being worshipped by the Bani Khatama and the Bani al-Samit tribes in Samail. Mazin relates that he heard a voice from the idol that day saying, "O Mazin, listen up and cheer. The goods have come the good has come and the evil has disappeared. The prophet has been sent among the Arabs to proclaim the religion of Allah, the most powerful. Abandon thou the curved stone and be safe from hellfire. Mazin was terrified, but after a few days he heard another voice coming from the idol saying, come near me and listen, what cannot be, I guess it meant to put two, and listen to what cannot be ignored. This is the prophet who has been sent with the truth revealed from God. Trust in him so that ye may be spared from the burning fire, fuel from stone. Mazin said this is astonishing and the best omen for me. And while we were in such a situation, a man from Hijaz, I think they meant Hijaz. The Omanis have a tendency to pronounce the J with a G sound, which is peculiar for Arabic, but I'll hold true to their pronunciation, or I'll try to. Hijaz came to us and told him, what is the news? He said, a man called Ahmed has appeared, and he tells everyone who approaches him to accept the call of God. Mazin said, this is what I believe, this is what I've heard, and I went and crushed the idol into pieces and mounted my horse and went to the prophet of God, peace be upon him, and embraced Islam. Mazin asked the prophet to pray for the people of Oman, and the prophet said, O Lord, guide them and make them firm. Mazin asked the prophet for more prayers for the people of Oman, and the prophet prayed, saying, O Lord, grant them righteousness and sufficiency and satisfaction for what thou hast bestowed upon them. Mazin said, I said, O messenger of God, the sea sprinkles around us. Pray to God for our provisions and cheerfulness. And the prophet prayed, O Lord, expand for them their provisions and increase their bounties from the sea. Mazin said more, and the prophet said, O Lord, inflict not over them an enemy from those not among them. And then the prophet told Mazin to say Amin, saying, say Amin, O Mazin, for by Amin the prayer is answered. Mazin said Amin. Mazin said to the prophet, O messenger of God, I am very devoted to amusement with music and drinking of liquor and obstinate to women. Much of my wealth is gone for these things, and I have no son. Pray to God that these disappear from me, and that he grants me a son who will delight my eyes, and that he grants us life. And the prophet prayed, O Lord, substitute his amusement with the recitations of the Quran, and that which is forbidden for that which is allowed, and prostitution for chastity, and liquor for thirst-quenching drink, pure and clean. And grant him life and a son to be a delight for his eyes. Mazin said, and the Lord removed from me what I used to get from the amusement and the initiative for such things, and performed many pilgrimage and memorized part of the Quran, and got married to 4 wives among the Arabs, and I got a son with whom I called Hiyan bin Mazin. Oman then became fertile in that year and the years that followed, and it came on them, the people of Oman, cheerfulness and sufficiency. Fishing activities were increased and commercial profits increased, and many Omanis embraced Islam. Now I'm going to stop there with this because apparently I haven't read this book in quite a while, and I don't recall this particular tale, but I don't think we should delve too much more into this, although it is important, but I want to get to more potent examples of Ibadhism specifically, and that's not really doing it. So I'm going to cut this video here, and it looks like we'll pick up with Islam after the death of the Prophet, which is chapter 3. But yeah, I think that's a good place to conclude it. Darn, I feel like this was a bit of a waste, except for the first part. But because I mean, the story, to me, it's kind of folk talesy, and it seems kind of fictitious, but mysterious world. I could be wrong. That actually could have happened. But let's stop here, and I'll see you in a future video, God willing. Thanks for watching.